Hi boys and girls, we're doing 3 pages in our Journeys Reader's Notebook, Grade 1, Volume 1. We are in Lesson 13. We're doing pages 186. We're skipping these two, and we're doing pages 189 and 190. So get your books and pencils or markers out, and let's get going. We're going to start off with a little mini lesson on contractions. And so I have the contractions that you're going to need. These are contractions. They've been squashed together. They used to be 2 words, like for example this one, don't. It used to be do not, but they squashed it together. And when they squashed it together, either one or more letters popped out of it. And so this little apostrophe is it's like a little souvenir, it holds the place of where the letters got squished out. So do not means the same as don't. So cannot. I cannot tie my shoes, Mrs. Gillum. What's another word that means the same as cannot? That's a contraction for cannot. Can't. I can't tie my shoes. Okay, let me show you. Okay, next, it is. What is a contraction for it is? Like, it is a windy day outside today. It is. What means the same as it? That's a contraction. It's a windy day. Look, the I got squished out. It used to be IT, finger space, IS, but when they squoze it together, now it's IT. There's no I because it popped out. There's just an apostrophe S. It's. So it is means the same as it's. And finally, we have the contraction let us. And the contraction for it is let's. So let us means the same as let's. Like let us play, Mom. Let us play. Let us play, I'm sorry. Let's play. They both mean the same thing. Okay, so now let's practice. We'll go ahead and move this up a notch. Oh, I think up 2 notches. Okay, let's look at these first words. We're going to draw a line from each pair of words to its contraction. And yes, we're on page 186. So, cannot means the same as can't. I can't read yet. Well, it's a good thing you're coming to my class and practicing every day. Okay, they mean the same. Let us. Let us. Okay, it starts with L-E-T. Are any of these going to begin with L-E? Oh, there. Let's. Let's eat. Let us eat. They mean the same. These are the contractions because they're the ones that have been squashed and have the apostrophes. Do not. So do not means the same as don't. So don't walk in the puddles. Don't stomp in the puddles. It is means the same as it's. It's windy outside. So now we're going to use these contractions, these, to fill in these sentences. So they know what to do. They don't know what to do. Yeah, that's it. So let's write it. Let's write it perfectly. As long as you're writing, you might as well write it perfectly. So here's your D. It touches the top and the bottom. O. It's ducking underneath the dotted line. So is the N. And it's like you have a little finger space under, but you have an apostrophe on top. Don't put any letter underneath the apostrophe. You're going to put it out here. See that little space? Okay. They don't know what to do. So we're done with this one. Okay, let's go to the next one. Oh, this one's going to begin with a capital letter because it's the beginning. Good to help a friend. Let's try the next one down. It's good to help a friend. Yeah, that one makes sense. It's. So let's go ahead and put it's. It. Now we gotta put a little finger space, but nothing underneath the apostrophe. It's. It means the same as it is. It is good to help a friend. It's good to help a friend. Okay, so we're gonna cross off it's. Bring it up here. Go to see a play. Can't go to see a play. Maybe, but it doesn't start with a capital letter. Let's go to see a play. Yes. A play is like a live movie. Let's. Let's. They used to have plays a lot more in the old days. But still, if you go to big cities like Los Angeles and New York, well, not right now because there's a pandemic, but normally you can watch plays there on Broadway. They're called musicals. Let's go to see a play. So the last word is can't. He can't find his hat. So we're going to write C-A-N, can, and then we're going to put where all the letters went missing, which was like N, N, O. They're all missing. Can't. He can't find his hat. So look at your apostrophes. Are they touching the top line? I don't want any like apostrophes that are just like maybe like that or like this. You just touch the top line and go a little like this. This is perfect. These are no good. All right, next page. We've done 186. And now we're moving on to our spelling words, our spelling word practice. So spelling words with SH and WH. That's what we're doing. And here they are right here. I have a better version though. Let's see if you can read these. Okay, this says whip, whip. Ship, ship, ship. Shop, shop. Fish, fish. Which, which. That's a question word, not like the witch with the pointy hat. When. Okay, we do have these two. I want you to take a look at them because they're your challenge words on this Friday's test. One has SH, L, shell, and the other has PH. PH says the F sound. F, graph. And when I talk about graph, I'm talking about this. It's a math graph. All right, boys and girls, let's do our spelling practice. All right, this is a, something that rhymes with ip. Ship. Ship. And this is a, obviously it's a fish. What makes the sh sound in fish? SH spells sh. Fish. This is a shop. Shop. You can buy things in a shop. Shop. So we did fish. We did shop. Shop. This boy's asking himself, which is the answer? Which is the answer? Is it A or is it B? Which? Begins with the WH digraph. Which? That's a pretty tough word for first graders. Starts with a WH and it ends with a CH. You just gotta study it. Which? This is when. When is my birthday? When? Or when is Christmas? Or in this case, when is, could be Martin Luther King Day. It could be New Year's Day. Anyways, the word when. Here it is. Begins with a WH. When. And finally, she's going to whip up that batter. Whip. Or maybe it's heavy whipping cream. She's going to whip it up until it's a thick cream. Whip. Okay, so those are our spelling words. Let's read them one more time. Ship, fish, shop, which, when, and whip. Okay, we're on our last page. We're doing verbs with S. Okay, so before we do that, just want to remind you that in a sentence, the subject and the verb have to agree. Let's put this over here for a minute. And so both have to tell about the same number of people or things. I'm just reading this definition out of our book. You have to add S to most verbs when they tell about a noun that names one. Okay, so we have a mom, a boy, the cat, we have the kids, we have, let's just do those right there. Okay, so we're going to try to match these up with these. These are the subjects and these are the verbs. Let me put it down a little bit. So here's the kids. There's more than one of them. That means whatever verb we use is not going to have an S after it. Just the verbs that follow singular subjects or subjects that are just one, then those have to have an S. So the kids gets a gift. No, you can only put S's after the verbs if it means one. A mom gets a gift. That would make sense. So we can take this one out. The mom gets a gift. We added the S so that it could agree with this singular subject. We're going to take that one out. Now we have these three left. The kids sings a song. Ah, that's hard for me to hear. No. When you have a subject that means more than one, the verb, which is sing, that's what they do, cannot have an S after it. So it can't be that one. A boy sings a song. That makes sense. Though that subject and that verb agree. Okay, next one. Oh. The kids, just a moment. Let's read this one. Pet a dog. The kids pet a dog. Let's look at the subject. It means more than one. That means the verb cannot have an S, and it doesn't. The kids pet a dog. That sounds good. And then finally, I don't think we have one that goes with this. Oh, yes, we do. Here we are. The cats, that's more than one cat, drink milk. So the cats, that's the subject. That's who the sentence is about. And what do they do? Drink milk. And the subject and the verb agree. If that would have had an S, if I would have said the cats drinks milk, the subject and the verb would not have agreed. Okay, that's a lot. But we're going to just finish this page off. Ready? Verbs with S. We're going to listen to these nouns in the word bank. And we're going to read along and choose the correct verb to agree with the underlined subject. And write the verb to finish each sentence. So here's the words. Children, that means more than one kid. Boy, that means one boy. And girls, that means more than one. Many children play by the pond. Many children plays by the pond. Because children means more than one, we have to choose the verb that doesn't have an S. So we're going to write the word play. Many children play by the pond. Good job. A boy jump in the water. A boy jumps in the water. So a boy, that means one. That means whatever verb follows it, it's going to have an S after it. So it has to be this one. Jumps. Jump. Jumps. A boy jumps in the water. That sounds good. The subject and the verb agreed. The the girls hit the ball. The girls hits the ball. Okay, the girls, that's more than one, right? So you have to choose a verb that doesn't have an S. So you have to choose this one. Because it just sounds too C. Like the girls hits the ball. It's just too C. So if it means more than one, whoops, we don't add an S. Forget I ever tried to do that. The girls hit the ball. Okay, and finally, a boy and a dog, that's more than one, run on the sand. Okay, since there's more than one, we can't have an S after it. It won't sound right. Run, they have to agree. Okay, boys and girls, that's your lesson for today in your Reader's Notebook. Thank you for following along and listening and working so hard. And I hope all this practice will help you on your test on Friday. Toodaloo!